Hello, welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Taurus 2024 money and career month by month tarot reading. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming year. I will pull the 12 months reverse and I will flip them over month by month, Taurus. Let's see what energies we have for this upcoming year. Thank you all for being here. I hope you are all well. Let's get started. Taurus, January 2024, money and career. February, Taurus, money and career, February 2024. Taurus, March 2024. April, Taurus, April, money and career 2024. A lot of cards for the month of April. So move these out of the way. All right, Taurus, let's get organized. March, April, got a big month in April. May, Taurus, money and career 2024 for the month of May. June, Taurus, June, money and career 2024. Taurus, June, money and career 2024. Too many cards. June 2024, money and career for the sign of Taurus. July, money and career, Taurus. Lots of cards, Taurus. Lots to tell. August, money and career 2024 for the sign of Taurus. September, October, Taurus, money and career. November, December, Taurus, money and career 2024. The month of December 2024, money and career for the sign of Taurus. There we go, Taurus. I don't know if I'm taking these cards or not. Oops. Just put these back. I have a few cards. We will see at the end if we need to check them out. Okay. January, Taurus, 2024, money and career. What energies do we have in the month of January? King of Wands, pushing forward, powerful, powerful King of Wands, making things happen, not surprising Taurus, right? You're confident. But the King of Wands, now, Aries, Leo, Sag, maybe you're working with an Aries, Leo, Sag. There's an Aries, Leo, Sag energy there. Maybe that's your boss. Maybe these are co-workers. Maybe this is a partnership. Maybe this is a person around you that you're working with. It could even be a family member. But this, I believe this is you, Taurus, with a beautiful energy of optimism, of confidence, right? Motivated to move forward. I mean, action oriented here with the King of Wands. But the King of Wands likes to be independent, likes to have it his way. He is confident that his way is the right way, Taurus. So sort of a free thinker, right? Fearless and really dares to do anything they want to do because they're in control. That's a little bit you, Taurus, right? Taking control of your life, daring to be different, daring to do whatever you want to do because you do not care what people think. Let's see what you're daring to do. Let's see what energies we have for the month of February. Budgeting, saving your money up for something. You're sitting on your finances. Maybe you're sitting on your idea. You know you want to push forward, but you're not talking to anybody about it. You're keeping it. I don't know if it's secret. Maybe you have a project that you're not revealing yet. Maybe you have an idea and you're not speaking about it yet. It's your idea. You're saving your money for that. You're in control and you're in charge of this idea, business, project, product, whatever it is. You're not revealing your cards yet, but you're motivated. All right, let's see what we have in the month of March. The Hierophant, you're making this official. Someone around you is making this official. So you might be signing contracts. You might be starting a business or starting this idea that you're keeping close to your heart, or at least, so either you're officializing a business, an idea, a project, whatever it is, and you get a green light, or you're signing contracts or official documents, or now you're starting your business, right? Or you're taking classes, or you're mentored, or you're stepping up and teaching into higher realms, or you are needing to gain knowledge. But I think maybe you're teaching, I don't know, or this is becoming official, your project that you're empowered to do, or this business is becoming official. I feel like with this Hierophant, this is, it's all about knowledge, and you've had the patience to wait and make this official, or maybe reconcile with someone, or reconcile with an entity or a business. And now, with your competence, you're working with these people again, or you're getting a sort of stamp of approval by someone that has higher knowledge, more expertise, experience. Whatever it is, you're officializing something. Okay, let's see. Or someone is officializing it for you. April, what do we have in April? We have a lot of cards. Okay, so we're pushing. There's anxiety. There's anxiety to get things done fast. There's anxiety for you to, for people to listen to you. You want to be clear. You want to be clear in what you're saying, in your objectives, and you want people to understand what you're saying. It feels very important because you have the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Swords, and it's stressing you out, and you're at the end of a cycle. So you want to make this happen. You want this to be official. You want to be able to speak. You want to be able to tell your idea, whatever it is. You want to get your idea across. Whatever it is, whether you're trying to convince someone, or trying to get that job, or trying to get that idea up and running, that business up and running, or trying to get into that school, whatever it is, you're eloquent, you are, you're very clear, but you're also independent in your actions, right? With the King of Wands, Queen of Swords, you know what you want. You're also very principled, but you also want things to be constructive and things to be done the right way. So this can be someone you're working with, someone very principled, someone that's a little harsh or a little stern in their way of communicating, or this can be you communicating without too many emotions, right? It's sort of the importance of making a judgment without emotions, right? There are no cups here. It's business is business. You got to make it happen. You have to get your idea across, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts, right? It's looking at facts before making a decision and connecting with the right people in an intellectual way, intellectual understanding. You want people to understand you. You want people to listen to you and to move forward in your idea. Wow. So maybe you're convincing people here in the month of April. All right, let's see what we have in May. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, so May is a very very interesting year so far, Taurus. You have 2 aces. So you're starting something new. So here is this new idea, business, project, job, whatever it is. You have the financial offer here, or the income or the financial opportunity coming here, and the Ace of Wands, which tells me that this is a brand new path, or you're starting something new. Whatever it is, you're starting it. It's the beginning. It's passionate. It's exciting. You have an offer there, or you have the money coming in to do this, but you feel depleted. You feel a little backstabbed here from the people you were trying to convince, or the people you were talking to, or maybe you thought they were on your side, or maybe you thought you were going to be able to work with them, or maybe you thought you were going to get that job, something like that. But you have the offers here. They are here. It's just that you feel that it's almost like you feel like these people didn't respect you or didn't hear you the way you wanted them to hear you. I have a sense, I'm feeling very frustrated right now. I have an energy of frustration because you're very clear on your goals, and you're very clear on this objective, whatever it is, whether it's a job you wanted, whether it's that idea you're developing, whether it's that business you're starting, that partnership, whatever it is. And I feel like you, yet again, Taurus, and you're not the only one like that, you feel like it will be better done, or done better alone, right? You can do better than that. Or why are you trusting these people, or why do you even need these people? Because you can do this so much better than anybody else. And I feel you. I mean, there's no judgment there. It's just that this is starting no matter what. You're the boss here, even if you're not the boss, if you hear me, right? You're in control. Maybe this is your idea. Maybe you've pitched this idea all along, and you're just trying to find finances or connections or partners or a platform or something. And no matter what, it feels like you're the boss here, even though you do have to trust other people, or work with other people, or partner up with other people to develop this project, idea, whatever it is. All right, let's see what this is in the month of July. Trust yourself. Yes. Gaining enthusiasm again. And you have the star. Beautiful. I love the star. So the star can be going back to sources. In other words, because you had the Ten of Swords here in the month of May, maybe in the month of June, you're going back to sources, going back to people you used to work with, or working with family, or working with people you trust, or back to that team that you can rely upon, right? Or rely on. It feels like that with the star. And also it feels like almost you're healing your wounds, right? You're going into a smoother, calmer energy, less frustrating, healing that disappointment or whatever that is, that person, that entity, or that energy where you felt a little stab in the back here. But in the month of June, it feels like the challenges are over, right? And you can move into something calmer with more loving energies, or just knowing that you're connected to the right people. And it feels like you have a sort of new, refreshed sense of yourself with much more appreciation, not only of the project, but of yourself. You're trusting yourself more. And these energies moving forward are much more stable, much more balanced. And I feel like there's much more depth and much more understanding in both yourself and others. I feel like this is a growth here for you in this month of June. There's an understanding, maybe that disappointment, or, whatever it is that you felt in May. Here you're understanding that you're growing. You're growing in your career, in your understanding, in your way of connecting with others. And it's a moment of believing in yourself. Not that you didn't believe in yourself before, but it's a moment where you recognize that it's not always business is business. And there are emotions involved, whether you want it or not, whether this is business and facts are facts, and you just want to get things going and get the ball rolling. And it doesn't really matter about emotions. It's not about emotions. It's about getting the job done, getting the money in, and getting the facts straight. Here, I feel like you're realizing you're going back to something calmer, and it's almost like more intimate, right? Maybe you were really out there with a big team, or you were seeing this much bigger, much bolder, international connections with the world, or something like that. And maybe now you're coming back to sources, and it's more of an intimate project. You're more inspired, and you're protecting this project. Now you're protecting your idea. You've always protected it, but I feel like here you were trying to convince people on a bigger scale, and now you're sort of coming back to something more intimate, and you can protect this project, business, career, whatever it is, idea, long term. And you're feeling much more a sense of balance and harmony, and you trust now the people around you. Maybe you didn't trust. I feel like you're coming back to your team, or you're coming back to that company you usually work for, or you're coming back to your family or the people you trust to work on this project, because you went out there and you tried to convince people, and you tried to convince people internationally, or people you didn't know, new people, new connections, excitement, and you realize that it's much better where you are with the people you usually work with, or with the country you usually work with, or the team, or whatever it is. And it's more creative. People know you bounce off each other. And even if it's a new project and you felt it was something bigger, here, this is something that is closer to home now. Wow. Okay. So let's see. July. Taurus, money and career. Cards are slipping. July 2024. Money and career for the sign of Taurus. What do we have? Here you are, Taurus. Yes. So here you are with your new team. Oh, there you go. Knight of Pentacles and Three of Pentacles on one side. Step by step building, trusting your team, building this new building, success, idea, building this new business, product, whatever it is. But taking it easy and understanding that you're going to plan it out and you're going to take your time to organize and to make it happen. You're not going to impose anymore. You're going to trust yourself that this is going to happen with those people that you enjoy working with or those people you trust. I think it's more of a trust issue. You're okay with that, and you do not want to tolerate any nonsense or people not delivering the information or all over the place, confusing. No. And these are really two opposite energies here. Very constructive, very structured, very committed and thought out and strategized, right? And here, with the right people on your side, on your team, efficient to transform an idea into reality. And then on this side, you have a lot of confusion, not getting the right answers or not getting the responses or the information you want, and people very excited, but not very efficient. Let's put it that way. And it's just very confusing. It's a lot of people moving air and not very efficient. So there are two teams here. Maybe this is your team and this is their team, or this is the team you were supposed to work with and you did not want to deal with that, and so you're back to your original sources there. That's the way it feels. All right, let's see what we have for the month of August 2024. Money and career for the sign of Taurus. King of Swords. Okay, you're finding clarity there. Can be with an air sign, but I think you're finding clarity. Again, speaking your truth, telling it like it is, not tolerating any nonsense. Very focused, yet again, a little stern in your words because things need to move forward and you don't want, and notice there are no cups, right? There are no cups. This is pentacles, swords, and wands, but swords and pentacles, all about intellectual words, clarity, intellectual understanding, facts, and money. Facts and money. All right, let's see what we have here in the month of September. Okay, so now you have choices in September, options. Here you spoke your mind, facts, understanding, explaining what this is all about, what you want, and how you are going to transform this. We're still with our idea that was transformed into an offer here that got a little blurry, but you came back to sources, or you're coming back to sources, and you're in your truth. You're in your truth and you're speaking your mind. But here you have to make a decision. And maybe this Hierophant is helping you make a decision, structure, or go this way or that way, or work with these people or or those people. All right, let's see what we have. You have different options there. So let's see what we have for the month of October. Taurus, not weekly, yearly, money and career. In this month of October 2024, temperance. Yeah, take your time. I feel like you're not rushing, but this is something you need to make happen pretty quickly. You don't want to dilly-dally, right? And so here with the temperance, it's understanding that even though you have your facts straight, even though you're very well organized and very prepared and ready to make this happen, whatever it is, right? Whether it's starting a business, right? Whether it is developing that idea, whatever it is, right? And it will be different for everyone. But with this temperance here, temperance is here to say, this is good news, right? This is positive. This is something. It's evolving, it's moving forward, it's growing, but it's growing slowly, and you need patience. it's a constant movement, a constant evolvement, but just remain yourself. It's going to evolve. It's going to grow. It's going to happen, but it's not going to happen overnight. And I think that that's why I have a sense or an energy of frustration here, because you might be used to things that happen quite quickly, or success that happens quickly, or money that is available pretty quickly, or something like that. And here it demands patience, and it demands to just remain yourself, calm, see things in a very calmly way, and that even if people are pushing or trying to influence you, or just saying, oh, you should be done already, or you should have more ambition, or what happened to the other place, why didn't you do it the other way, or should be doing this much faster, or whatever, right? Why didn't you work with that other person? Or I feel like this is you understanding that you'd rather maybe do this in a serene, more calm way versus money now, right? And that it's okay to take your time to listen, to assimilate what you have discovered, the changes, the options, that it might be a little different, right? We'll see what we have further down. But I think you're discovering things along the way, and I think that it's important to communicate and to make decisions in a very calm manner, right? To assess or to reassess and assimilate and make decisions in a mature, calm way. I know I keep repeating that. November, conflicts there. Maybe we'll gather a few more cards. Oh, and we do have more cards, yes, that had come out. November and December, rising up. Okay, so yes, things are going to happen. Big decision here, rising up to something more important with the Judgment. There's a clear, big change here, massive change. So even if it has taken a while, Taurus, here in this month of December, it's clearly happening with the Judgment. Big decision or big change. So either you're deciding to do this in a different way, or finally it's happening and you're sort of resurfacing. It's sort of like a rebirth where, you're transforming the whole thing, and it's like pure revelation, almost like taking it next level. And I think it's a happy surprise, and you are discovering your vocation, and you are discovering a whole new inspiration, because this is really stepping up your game. So I think you're expressing yourself. I think you want to be known. You want the world to see you. You want the world to understand you and see you for your talent. See your talent. It's a big decision, but I think at the same time, it's sort of changing your destiny. You're stepping up your game, and at the same time, it is changing your destiny completely. You're now moving into a different path, a different philosophy, a different way of seeing your career, and a different, I don't know if it's a different career, but it's certainly a shift in your, not in your progress, it's a shift in your philosophy. I don't know how to say it another way. In other words, you're seeing things in a different way. And maybe your approach is different, and maybe your desires are different. And maybe this idea that has grown, or that is growing all through the year, with trials and tribulations and obstacles and people to convince, and people you work with and then you don't work with, and you shift and you change. And it's really about lessons about yourself and lessons about your connections with others, and then by the end really shifting in a whole new approach to your philosophy, life philosophy, career philosophy, way of making money philosophy, way of making business, connecting with others, whatever it is. All right, so there are a bunch of cards that came out at the end, and so I'm going to take them out. Yes, 10 of Pentacles. So you are reaching financial stability, or long-term financial stability seems to put back a little harmony in your home. Once again, Pentacles, 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 right? There are very few cups besides patience and options. Everything else is about swords and decisions about money. 8 of Pentacles, working hard, progressing. I feel like there's a sense of productivity here. You're making a product, or maybe it's you're making this better and better. You've been working on it for a while, and maybe you're writing and you're rewriting and rewriting, or maybe you're developing a product and you're making it better. It's more precise, or you are highly, highly productive in this job, business, project, whatever it is. Yeah. Tower. And I'm not surprised with the Tower. I mean, at least by the end of the year, almost, by the end of the year, we are now realizing that we're seeing, I say we as a collective, between the Judgment and the Tower, we're seeing things differently. And you are rising up to a different way to work and a different way to connect with people. And probably by the end of the year, you're really doing things differently. Your approach to your career is different. Your way to do business is different. What you're talking about is different. It's less go, 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 and more also about your desire to connect with others on an emotional level. There you have the Queen of Cups, and this is the first time we have cups. I mean, besides the 7 of Cups and the Temperance, but this is the first time we have cups. So this is the first time you are actually gaining control over your emotions, or daring to touch on your emotions, right? As to all year, it's about business and business. I have to make money. I don't really have time for emotional connections right now, and I really don't want to talk about it, and I really don't want to deal with it. So I'm just going to focus on business, and I'm going to focus on money like I always have. And so here, by the end of the year, because there's a Tower, you know, the Tower is understanding. Finally understanding that there's a change. There's a change of structure. There's a change of a different way of seeing things. There's a change here that just puts everything in perspective with the Tower. So the change can be the smallest thing. It doesn't have to be a huge thing. It can be something someone says, or a connection you have with someone, or a relationship, or something that was done in, you know, that you heard, or something you saw, or something that happened at work or within your team or whatever, right? This is the moment where you realize that things have to be done in a different way. Your approach has to be different. You might be moving. And that is why all year round, you're pushing to make this happen, and it will happen, and it is successful, except that it will happen also at one point when you realize something's got to give, right? Where all of a sudden you're understanding that something has to be imposed to be able to free yourself, to liberate yourself, and work in a different way, or have a different approach to your career. That's the way. And yes, I'm not surprised there's finally the Queen of Cups, finally, because finally you're integrating some emotion here, where yes, business can be business. And yes, it can be just facts and exchange of money, and we just, you know, got to get the job done, and we don't think of it any other way than just, you know, paying the bills, and that's the way it is. But here, since it's you with a real sense of building your career and wanting to develop a specific idea or start a new project or get that new type of job, whatever it is pushing you to reassess emotionally where you stand and how you connect with others. By the end of the year, you're going to connect in a different way. You're going to see things in a complete different way. It's almost like, you know, this is a new life for you, or a whole new way of seeing your life, or a whole new way of understanding to connect with others. Wow. Very, very fascinating reading, Taurus. If you wish to support this channel, first of all, I would like to thank each and every one of you for supporting this channel, for being here, for sharing your energies, for sharing your love for this channel and pushing it all the way to 30K. So thank you. Thank you to each and every one for participating in these energies and helping me reach my goals and my goal of 30K. Now we can push it to 40K. So thank you to each and every one of you. And if you wish to support this channel in a financial way, there are memberships available, and I will be doing lives. I just did one that was for everyone, but I will begin to do lives for memberships and or people that are members that will be able to ask questions, and I will be able to pull tarot or maybe answer a few questions in live. So if you're interested in that, all you have to do is press the membership button, and that'll take you wherever you want to be taken. Or if you wish to support this channel in another way, you can also just press the thanks button. All right, here we go. We have the Justice and the Hierophant. Wow. Yeah, so something's got to give, like I said, right? There's the judgment there. There's a decision, whether it's your decision or someone else's, or the universe just twisting and pushing into a certain direction so everybody finds their balance and finds their place within this picture, right? I feel like something's got to give at one point, and I know I keep saying that, but that's what I keep hearing, that if you can't make a decision, or if it's complicated, it's like trying to put a round peg in a square hole. It's just not fitting. Now, it might be a fantastic idea, and you have the finances, but there's one thing there that's just not jiving. But you will find the solution. You will find the answer. I feel like this Justice is sort of shaking things up, so everybody understands what their place is, what their role is, and it sort of stabilizes or unblocks the situation. Often the Justice unblocks a situation, whether it's justice, whether it's you making the decision, or the universe shaking things up to put things in perspective, and everybody, you know, so you reach sort of a balanced energy, so then you can start moving forward again in a more stable way. And there you have the Hierophant. Second time the Hierophant, that stamp of approval. This is going to happen. This is your new career. This is the new job, or this idea is finally blossoming. Yes, there's a lot of people involved, but that's usually the case. If you want to start your own business, or start to produce something, or you have an idea you want to develop, or you want to get into that school, it's never easy. It is never easy. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road. Taurus 2024, money and career month by month. Is there one last message for the road? I don't know what this card is doing here. And am I taking all these? All right, I'm going to take this one. Yes, the Hermit. Yep. A lot of introspection. And I think whether you want it or not, whether you want to be in touch with your emotions, when you want to reflect, or whether you want, it's all about you, Taurus. It's all about you. It's all about, why are you feeling that way, and what you want to change, and how you can change things, and how you can move forward, and how you can connect in different way. It's really about you figuring it out, because you're the one that wants to move forward. You're the one that wants to make it happen, and you're the one that can figure things out introspectively. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you again to each and every one for pushing this channel to 30K, and thank you for sharing your energies. Have a great year. Have a great 2024, Taurus. Take care. Bye-bye.